Hey Taters, welcome to my channel, Just Tree 411. So I have a request from Nazareth Hill. He says, Tree, I don't know if you read your comments, but check out the Team Fatty versus Myron debate. And by the way, it depends on how lit the comments are. If it's a lot of comments coming in at one time, I will ignore the comments. But if it's like slowly trickling in, I will read the comments. So I did see this comment. Some comments I missed, most I will see. And so I said, can you provide a link? I know nothing about the debate or know who Team Fatty is. And then this guy right here, who's this 350 black male W09, says, yes, please review that exchange. Amaru has a full-on crash out. The original video got pulled off YouTube for violating terms of service. I'll see if I can post a link to someone else reacting to the video. Now, by the way, Nazareth Hill did post a link. It's not being showed here because it's hidden. So I did click on the link and it went to this brother's video right here. It's titled, You're a Hypocrite. Myron Gaines crashes out live after host calls him out. And it's by the Shaq 2 Times. And I will leave a direct link to this video because in the other video, let me tell you what happened to it. The original video was actually deleted for violating terms of service, and I can see why. Now, the Shaq actually did a lot of work to censor, but I'm going to also have to censor on top of that because Myron did this on purpose. Listen, if you guys are going to invite Myron onto your channel, don't do it on YouTube. Do it on Rumble and do it on Kick. Don't do it on YouTube because he knows that he can actually chimp out and cause your channel to get a strike or even taken down. Because when he does it on his channel, he immediately deletes the video or he goes into the editor and edit out the TOS part. That's how he keeps his channel up and running. Nobody is there to look at it live, to report it live or mass report it live. But basically, if somebody from Team YouTube was to watch Myron while he is live streaming and he's calling black people these names and actually being unhinged, aka chimping out, he would definitely get a violation strike. He would get a TOS strike. So this is what happened. But I'll go into this later. I just wanted to tell you all that you cannot be good faith to bad faith people. So let's go ahead and watch this because the little bit that I saw was absolutely unhinged. And I have a lot to say about it.
Just one time. Let's roll the clip. Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
I just think that it's not important. Like we're dying on a hill that is not not significant. Myron, and I want King because King is then talk.
Right, I'm going to grab a pack of smokes real quick. I'll be right back.
Thank you very much. Chocolate, please. No, not the other ones. Myron, I know that you were watching the show and all that. Before you actually make a statement, I have a question for you, right? Mm-hmm. Like, if you made this statement when those people were calling you like racial slurs, that if they did that to your face, you do what? Like, what is the moral high ground that you have for literally like tell that kid that if you do this to me or what? Like, what is the difference between both of the cases?
I don't really understand your question.
He understands the question. He knows exactly what Fatty is saying. He just playing dumb. When you invite anyone like Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual, by the way, okay? Myron Gaines is gay. And when you invite someone like Andrew Wilson, please understand that these are two people who are very, very bad faith. They always come into a debate bad faith. You will never win on a fair level with them because they have different tactics that they use. And they come with preconditions so that they can always leave as if they were the ones who are taking the higher ground. Now, I have to basically take a little bit of blame for that because Andrew Wilson was so cocky, he decided to accept a blood sports debate with me and I made him rage quit. You know why? Because I was the one that revealed that his now wife, he's not new, that old ass heifer is not new. I revealed revealed that his now wife, Rachel Wilson, had 5 kids by 3 different men, and she was trying to pimp out her first 2 daughters to groypers. And I was showing the receipts, and he rage quit. But anyway, so here we go. So this happened in about October. It took her 5 months. I want you to understand. She pimped him out in April. They hooked up in May. And then all of a sudden, they got engaged in October? In October? Oh, he left. 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 Oh, my God. He left. See, I know that Andrew Wilson plays dirty, and I play dirty too. And we were playing dirty together, and I end up winning because he rage quit. So you have to do these type of debates where you can control everything. So when you come on my platform, it's by my rules and my rules only. If you don't like it, I'm going to make you quit early on.
So there was like people are accusing you on X, like you say, words shouldn't matter. People shouldn't be riled up when people get in each other's faces and all that. And then like you have videos, or especially a particular video where you are talking about people that are kind of like harassing you. And you are saying, if y'all did this to me, I will do that to y'all. Like what is like, why do you get the benefit of the doubt and you get sympathy from people? Yeah, this is clearly acceptable. And when something happens like this, you kind of like fall back and you don't understand the reaction to what caused that.
I don't know what particular instance you're talking about specifically.
He knows. He's just playing dumb. Again, he's being bad faith. He's being bad faith because he didn't think that Fatty would have the actual context from Gadget showing exactly what he's talking about.
Typically, I don't know. But what I will say is I think, you know, violence should be avoided at almost every situation and should only be used as a last resort to defend yourself from, you know, obviously some kind of serious bodily injury or death.
Yeah, but so once again, friends, I don't want y'all to think this is ambush or something. I want y'all to own your words and be consistent. Let's see what happened there.
Okay, so I'm going to play my version of this, and let's go here to Gadget, all right? And we're going to play it. But before I even play that video, let's look at Deshaun's video where they compare the two so you can see the hypocrisy that actually Myron displayed.
If you get that offended over words, that's very bad, bro. Very bad. If you get offended like that over words, that could put you in jail. That can get you hit with an assault and battery charge, deadly weapons charge, whatever it may be. God forbid a manslaughter or murder charge because you can't control yourself. 5 seconds. You couldn't control yourself. Now you spend 50 years. You're getting mad at some dude calling someone else a name on the internet. Like, think about that. Talking about haram this, haram that. You're a kafir that. Murtad, all these other bitches. And if they had told me this person, I'll punch them. Call me murtad to my face, I'll knock you out. Extremely disrespectful. That they would never say to me in person. Ever. Because they know that it would be a warrant to knock them out right then and there.
Now let's go to Gadget's video where he actually put the entire context to debunk the lie that Myron is trying to spread. So Gadget says, here is the context, Myron. Do you want to take this moment to apologize to your followers for lying about this being about responding to death threats? And of course, Myron doesn't respond. He basically runs away like a coward that he is. And this was posted on May the 25th. So this was posted last month. And this is the full context.
I will tell you guys the truth, even if it doesn't benefit me. It does not benefit me to say anything negative about blacks. It does not benefit me to be critical of Islam. It doesn't. And as a matter of fact, I get a lot of hate for it. I got these stupid-ass Pakistani dirty in my chat talking about haram this, haram that. You're a kafir that. Murtad, all these other bitches that if they had told me this person, I'll punch them. Call me murtad to my face, I'll knock you out. Extremely disrespectful that they would never say to me in person. Ever. Because they know that it would be a warrant to knock them out right then and there. Call me that in my face or hell, my brother will punch you. If I was my brother, you say that shit, will knock you the for that bullshit. Any Muslim guy knows that. And I'm not a tough guy. You guys know that. But the point I'm trying to make is I get a lot of hate for my positions because I tell the truth no matter what. Now, someone like Abba, who's a low IQ progressive, he can't do that. He can't do that. He can't be honest and real.
So there you have it. Okay, so Fatty just played the video. I'm going to cut that part out. And we're just going to go to Myron's reaction, talking about that's what you meant. That's what you meant.
Doesn't that contradict what you said, that violence is the last resort and all that?
I'm glad that you brought that up.
Go ahead.
So that's in context of a lot of people. I get death threats all the time, obviously, by being the...
See, this is the thing about it. Like... They just played the full context that it had nothing to do with death threats. It had everything to do with people calling you murtad, that's basically saying you're a fake Muslim, calling you all kind of names in your chat. You said nothing about death threats during that rant. You're just making this up. And once again, I want you to know that these are the bad faith tactics that was taught to him by Andrew Wilson. You all need to study your enemies. I study my enemies very well, and I understand how they move. So even though Fatty played the full context, Myron will still be bad faith and say, yeah, that wasn't about what you think it was. That wasn't about what I said it was. What that really was is about death threats, when he never said anything about death threats. He said it was all about what people were saying to him in his chat. It was about words, not death threats, which are words, but this had nothing to do with death threats. So he's being bad faith.
Than I am and having the views that I have. So this was during a period where I was talking and being critical about praying at Times Square being like retarded.
No, this is just a lie. This is just a lie. This is a lie. He lies, and y'all got to call him out. And I understand he basically gave you all rules saying don't interrupt him, but he get to interrupt you all. Rules for thee, not for me. Okay, so that's, y'all cannot play good faith. You need to basically go all out upon sight and then let them quit. I mean, what you gonna lose? When you debate somebody like Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual, when you debate somebody like Andrew Wilson, what they're trying to do is get a clip. They're trying to get a clip so that they can post it on X in order for it to go viral. This is what I mean when I say they are not good faith. They are never good faith.
Not an intelligent thing to do in the United States. So that's what I was referring to. And obviously I get hundreds, if not thousands, of death threats from weirdos from all different walks of life, whether it's, angry Muslims.
Yeah, but that's not really the thing that's happening right now.
Exactly.
Angry blacks, angry, the Jews. Everybody gets pissed off at me for the views that I have. So that's what I was referring to, is like, that's in context of also people giving me death threats all the time, which I get all the time. So
again, this had nothing to do with death threats. This had everything to do with words. He was saying if somebody walked up to him and said this, and if people are saying these things to him in his chat, these are words that are said to him in his chat. And he said if they were to come out of his chat and walk up to him and say these words to his face, he would basically result to violence. This is what it was all about. It was not about death threats. Also, death threats does not give you the right to hit someone, okay? Somebody can walk up to you and say, I'm going to kill you. You don't get to hit them in the face. That's not how that works either. But I want you to understand that even though Myron was Homeland Security federal agent, he was a pencil pusher. That is the reason why he doesn't know about the law. He knows nothing about the law. If I was motivated, I would go to every time he actually said something about the law and was proven wrong. I think the most recent thing he was wrong about in reference to the law is when he said that Chud the Builder's tweet will not be used against him in court. And it ended up being used against him in court. Like, this guy's a clown.
That's what I'm saying. But me to just like knock him out only for that, or to, to have some type of altercation for that, you could get angry a little bit or whatever. But honestly, would I really hit somebody over some words? More than likely, unless they were like attacking me or I felt like I was in some imminent danger, probably not. Right.
By the way,
but it's important to understand that was in context of me getting hundreds of death threats from these guys, because I think people know when you talk about the Muslims, and as Andrew could talk about this, if you criticize them, they come at you crazy.
One second, friends. Let him land, please.
These other extenuating circumstances that make it okay for y'all. I don't understand that.
There's actually no. One second, friends. 1 second. So, but that was not the context at all. You were reacting to people in your chat.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, there you go.
I'm telling you what was going on.
I know.
I'm telling you what was going on.
So, and this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like. Okay? Fatty sat there and let Myron talk. And then Myron chimps out and interrupts Fatty when Fatty starts to spew facts. And I think this was their agreement, is that Myron can't be muted whatsoever. That Andrew Wilson, the one who married a very ran over woman who had 5 kids by 3 different men, and actually made her take a paternity test when she had 2 of his daughters out of wedlock, okay? But he's going to go around telling other women, you a hoe, you a hoe, you a hoe, you a hoe, okay? So this is what I want you to know. These 2 guys should just sit their asses down because they're not in a position to talk. But you don't play good faith with bad faith actors. Never do that. They play bad faith, you play bad faith. Right here is what I would have muted him. And say, no, you don't talk to me. Because y'all just got started. I think y'all just got started. I'm just assuming.
During that period of time that led to that, okay, you're not the one getting hundreds, if not thousands of death threats. You're not the one.
This is just a lie.
Sending your address to you saying, oh, I know where you're at.
This is just a lie.
I get calls all night from weirdos. You're not getting that. So I'm telling you, that's what was going through my mind. That was what was going on when I said that.
No,
now,
he's lying.
Obviously,
he's lying.
If I were in some kind of altercation with someone and he said, oh, you're a mortal, blah, 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 I'd probably walk away. People have talked to me in person before, and I'll be like, all right, bro, if you're not going to do nothing, get the out of here. And I'll just walk away. I typically try to de-escalate situations, not escalate.
Myron, you don't even leave your little studio to even go into an altercation. You hibernate in that place. That's why you're rotting away.
Sure. I just wanted consistency because once again.
Well, can I take you to task on this here, Fatty?
Oh, absolutely.
What's the contradiction? Even if it was the case, Myron, hang on. Let me ask a question.
Sure.
Even if it was the case that Myron here said that violence should always be the last resort, but he resorted to violence himself as the first resort, what's the actual contradiction there?
Is because he made a definitive statement. He said that we shouldn't do that over words. And in this video, like I am showing y'all, he says that about words. Is
That's
people
not
in the
a contradiction.
No, one second. Hey, Andrew, let's strip down the debate thing. I don't know if it's a contradiction. I don't know if it's...
Oh, my God. You guys need to go look up words because this is, again, a bad faith tactic that Andrew Wilson likes to use. And look at Myron sitting there smug because he got his white zaddy to sit there and fight his battles because he's too low IQ. The man who's always calling other people low IQ literally is too low IQ to defend his own arguments. So let's look up words, and you have to do this when you debate these guys who are in bad faith because they know you're not going to take the time to look up the words. So let's look them up right now, starting with contradiction. All right, so here is the definition to contradiction. Contradiction, an inconsistency or discrepancy, one that contains elements that oppose or conflict with one another. So how is this a contradiction with Myron Gaines, who's also a homosexual? Well, Myron Gaines said, you blacks get violent because of words. You shouldn't get violent because of words. And then Myron turned around and saw people calling him names using words, calling him these things in his chat. And he said, if you ever said those same words to me in the chat, to my face in person, I will resort to violence. That is a contradiction. Now, Andrew is going to, I don't know, water this down. I don't know what he's going to do. Let's watch.
It's hypocritical. I know that, one second, I know that one statement cancels the other. It can, like you know, the laws of logic. It can be both, right? One is one and the other one is a one. If
that
these
would violate the law of excluded middle.
Okay, so this is bad faith. So this is called deflection and moving the goalposts. What you say here is, I'm talking about contradiction and I'm talking about hypocrisy. Okay, so I need you to show me how it's not contradiction. If he says it isn't a contradiction, okay, you basically pull up the definition and say it is contradiction, and you use the words I just said. And therefore, if he tries to say, you're basically doing the motion to authority because you're using the dictionary, the definition of hypocrisy and contradiction, just ignore the yin-yang out of his mouth and just stick to your points, is that what Myron said was a contradiction And it definitely shows that he's a hypocrite based on hypocrisy.
Wait, 1 second. So is the law of contradiction, right? Is the law of identity, and is the what is the last law?
The one I just said, law of excluded middle.
Yeah, don't even go there. Just stay with contradiction. It is contradiction because that's what they're trying to do is pull you down to their diatribe. They're trying to pull you down to their debate funnel.
Hey, law of excluded middle. He said it. He said right now.
Yeah, but I need you to listen to what I'm saying.
No. Let me just play what he said, please. And
I know what he said. I just
no, because I want people to hear it again. It's not for you.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Go ahead.
You know.
He's mentioning people in his which is words.
By the way, I'm cutting that part out. There's no need for us to listen to that over and over again. So he just played that over and over again, showing that Myron was indeed being a hypocrite and that what he said was a contradiction.
He's not fish. He's not his words. So isn't he contradicting what he said that violence will be the last result?
You know what I like about this?
Listen.
Hey, I'm just here.
Go ahead, Andrew. Say what you got to say.
Let me explain this so that you understand what a contradiction or hypocrisy is. If I say people should not murder, and then I go out and murder somebody, that's neither a contradiction nor hypocrisy.
It is a freaking contradiction and it is a hypocrisy. Let's go again and look up the definition. If you say people shouldn't murder and you basically go and murder, you made a contradiction because you said don't murder and you murder. That's the opposite of what you basically proclaim. And now let's look up the word hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, the practice of professing beliefs, feelings, or virtues that one does not hold or possess falseness. So if you sit up here and tell people don't murder, then you believe that you don't murder. But if you go out and murder, then you are basically a hypocrite because you did the very thing you preached against. So this is, and he's going to say, well, you don't know my feelings. You don't know. Don't play that game. Don't play that game. Say, you speak what you feel. And then they're going to sit up here and say, you don't know. And I go, just basically be bad-faced and say, I do know. I do know. You said it before. You said that you're against murder because murder is immoral. The only way you're going to have experience debating these people, you have to do it on your own turf and don't play by their rules. I got my experience back in 2016 through 2018. I'm a pro now, okay? That's why they stay away from me. And even Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual, would not debate me unless I come to the Fresh and Fit podcast. Why the hell would I do that? He would not debate me on a neutral platform by himself. If I don't come to the Fresh and Fit podcast, he doesn't want to debate me. Now that's called cowardice too.
It's still true that people shouldn't murder.
I know. I know what you mean, Shaq. Shaq feeling the way I feel. So I'm gonna fast forward. Like I said, if you guys want to watch his video, it's really good. But if you want to watch his reply to all of this, I'm going to leave a link in the description box. And I may, if I remember, leave it in the pinned comment. But I'm going to fast forward his reaction to this and get right back to the debate.
It's still true that they shouldn't do this thing.
Yes.
It's not hypocritical either because I'm still consistent within the belief structure that they shouldn't do that even if I did. So even if Myron says
it is not your belief structure, and that makes you a hypocrite. If you go against your own beliefs, then you don't believe in it. If a vegan say, hey, red meat is bad, it clogs up your colon. It clogs up your artery. It basically takes 15 years off your life. Don't eat it. It's bad. And then next thing you know, you catch this person at a Texas Roadhouse eating a sirloin, a huge one. And I mean, they tearing it up. Then guess what? That person doesn't believe that red meat is bad. They don't believe that steak is bad because they are eating steak, even though they are advocating against steak.
It should be the last resort, which he said, and he uses it as a first resort. There's no consistency there to even attack him over anyway. Why the guy would even need to defend himself from such a low-tier claim?
This one to say that made no sense. And that's their tactic. That is how they work in bad faith. When they start talking, just basically ignore them and then go on to your talking points, because this is what they're trying to do: muddy the waters and cause confusion and deflect, along with moving the goalposts.
And Andrew, and this is why I'm not taking this to the debate university and to the verbal combat. I'm taking this to public perception and to common sense. Myron might not be, one second, let me finish. Myron might not be a hypocrite based on the definition.
No, he is a hypocrite based upon the definition, Fatty. He's a big hypocrite. Okay, you were right. And I know you're not used to dealing with these clowns. I'm very used to dealing with them. I fight these losers all the time and they hate me. Andrew's scared of me. Okay, he stayed far away from me as possible. You know, Myron is a masochist. Sometimes he want that ass whooping. I gave him one today, as a matter of fact, and he ran off like a coward. But I'm used to their tactics, and I'm telling you, they will gaslight you, making you think that you're wrong, and you were spot on.
Myron might not be contradicting
not even
himself.
by the definition.
It's fine.
Definition.
No, but
No.
Yeah. Whoever is talking, I don't know who that was that's talking. Yeah, you're going by the definition. Exactly. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know anyone except for King Richie's. Okay, that's the only one I know. But the rest of you I don't know. And whoever said, yes, we're going by the definition, you are 100% correct.
Wrong by the definition.
No, fantastic. But it's fine, because I don't want to get on the game of semantics.
Another point.
Let me finish, please. It's because y'all are going to be...
Time, bro.
Let me
the whole time. Like,
no, sir, respectfully. Let me finish, and
you've
you
been
got it.
the whole time, dude.
I know. Let me finish, and then you got it. You are a talker.
You guys kept interrupting him. Not only was Andrew interrupting him, but some people on the panel was interrupting him. Like, I would have muted all of y'all, and you would have just cried about it. But I would have put you all on mute, because you're not going to interrupt the host.
Two. I don't care about the hypocritical. I don't care about the contradiction, but it's common sense that Myron is doing the rules for D, but not for me.
Yes,
he's
agreed.
pushing a higher standard to a 17-year-old and to everybody that is fighting over words, especially the N-word. And when people Chuck the Builder, and when people are instigating other people, but then he comes on the stream and he says, if you say this one more time to me, I will do this to you. I don't care about the semantics. I don't care about the debate, bro. I care about the fact that Myron owes other people to a standard that he himself doesn't oblige, like he showed here.
He doesn't, and that's the claim that's in question.
Y'all got
There's
it.
no standard he's holding other people to other than the standard he himself still believes.
He's holding black people to the standard that he doesn't believe and that he doesn't practice. Mr. Take the trash and marry it.
Even if he violated the standard. Do you understand that?
If he violated the standard, that means he doesn't believe in the standard. That's what we call hypocrites.
Ask him the question.
Retarded. He's too stupid to understand it. Like, here's the thing, Andrew.
And Myron, what a freaking coward you are to send a white man to fight your battles because you're too low IQ and too cowardice to do it yourself. Okay, you went to Black YouTube because you care so much what Black YouTubers are saying about you that you had to come over to Black YouTube, bother them, and actually attack them by using your massa, Andrew Wilson. He took this and he had relations with it and gave it 2 children. And then once he made her take a paternity test to prove that those 2 children was his, because she's a hoe, she was always a hoe, but she found the right sucker to lick.
And I have I have what I would consider 100% faith and trust in my wife. Mm-hmm. But I told her, I told her these words exactly. You're going to get the test, and if not, I'm out the door. Period.
Well, also, that's not emotional abuse.
Yeah.
Well, there also, that would be considered emotional abuse. Exactly.
How is that 100% trust and faith? I mean, it's your prerogative to do that, but...
Okay, well...
It's not for her. It's for me.
Yeah, it's for him because she opens her legs to so many other men that he doesn't know that the 2 daughters that he actually had with her out of wedlock, he doesn't know if they belong to him. So he made this whole bag, this ugly thing that looks like a toe, take a paternity test. And then he had to basically marry it.
These people are low IQ, bro. Like, yo, dude, did I stab somebody in the ass? Did I punch anybody? I didn't do it, okay? So to say one thing.
1 second. Let him finish.
No, hold on.
No. But it's wrong. It's wrong for him to basically start with the ad hominems right off the bat. You see how he rolls? None of the black YouTubers called him out of his name. They're basically civilized. Myron is the one that's chimping out, not the black YouTubers. They are actually civilized. They are patiently waiting their turn while Myron, who's acting like an unhinged woman by calling them low IQ. And these people always tell us that the first person that starts using ad hominems is losing the debate. And so we can already see that Myron is losing the debate because he just went to these black people are so low IQ.
Let him finish. He's fine. Let him finish. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't know why this guy's jumping in here. This conversation doesn't concern him. Again, like I said before, I don't go you like.
Hey, friends, it's the last time I'm saying let the person that is talking finish. We are going to. Hey,
26.
Hey, Myron, you are on YouTube, Myron. Come on, man. Come on.
You shouldn't have had this debate on YouTube. I guess you learned the hard way. But for anybody who wants to debate Myron, never do this on YouTube. Go to Kick or go to Rumble, have it there, but don't have it on YouTube. Because this is what Myron will do to your channel. He's demonetized, guys. He has nothing to lose. You have a strike on your channel because of this clown. So again, in the future, if you're going to debate him off the YouTube platform.
Myron, you are on YouTube.
This dude's talking crazy to me, man.
No, Myron, you see, you are on Myron.
Who's this guy?
No, Myron, respectfully. You know that you are on YouTube. There's 13,000 people. No, Myron, there's 13.
Myron is not streaming on YouTube. That's the reason why you don't have this stream on his channel. And also, I'm going to say it again, when Myron streams and he says something that's against the terms of service, he immediately deletes the stream right afterwards when he either gets off or he may, if it's too TOS-y, he may cut it off and end the stream and then restart it again. Okay. And then sometimes he may have missed something and he goes back into the editor and edits it out. Because he's not monetized, YouTube don't have him on their radar like that. But when you have a monetized channel, yeah, if you say something TOS-y and somebody reports it, they're going to catch it first before they catch Myron, because Myron is not a top priority because he's demonetized.
There's 13 people literally streaming on YouTube, 13,000.
And you are saying... Too. I'm on YouTube as well.
Myron, but come on, man. You know the TOS. Don't do that.
Okay, well, he started with me. So it is what it is.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
Go ahead, make a statement,
what I was saying.
I'm not going to argue with that.
What I was saying is this. I'm not the one shooting people. I'm not the one stabbing anybody. I said something, but that doesn't mean that I'm actually doing it. So, again, you're sitting here saying like, oh, look, you're being a hypocrite, blah, blah. Am I running around attacking people? No. Am I stabbing people in the chest? No. Am I shooting people? No. So it's not the same whatsoever.
This is not the argument. This is not the argument. See, and do you see what I'm talking about? How they deflect and move the goalposts? We're talking about hypocrisy. You told black people that they should not react violently to words. They should not go to a physical altercation of assault because of words. And you turned around and you threatened physical assault to anyone who says the same words to you in person that they have said in your chat. Now we're going to stabbing people, this and the other. This is their tactic. You must study your enemies. You must study them. You must know their strength and you must know their weaknesses.
And then again, I love how you're removing all the context from what I was discussing, where I was telling you I'm getting all these death threats all the time. That's what I was also obviously including in what I'm saying. That factors into what I'm saying when I'm saying like, oh, if somebody comes up to me, calls me a murtad to my face, because I'm getting death threats from these guys all over the place. And anyone that criticizes...
He was not getting death threats for somebody calling him murtad. He was not getting death threats. This is just a lie.
Islam or any type of Muslims in New York City, they'll tell you, oh, they come up to you all the time. Andrew's gotten hundreds of death threats from these guys. So when I was saying...
No, he hasn't. And you're in Miami. You're not in New York. What are you talking about? Do they not know that he's in Miami?
Come up to my face and say that, okay? That's within the context of me getting hundreds, if not thousands, of death threats from these people. But am I going to run around and knock somebody out just for simply calling me a mortal and nothing else? No, bro. I'm going to walk away. I'm not the one doing all the violence. I don't believe in it. Unless you have to defend yourself, like I said before, from some type of imminent injury or danger or loss of life or whatever. That's what it is. I carry a gun all the time. I'm not getting in shootouts. No, because I understand use of force and using it appropriately and not just attacking people because they piss you off with your feelings.
Sure. And thank you very much for calming yourself down and not calling his names, right?
No, well, your buddy goes.
He already did. He already did. He resorted to these low IQ, he's projecting whenever he calls someone else low IQ. Okay. Let's not forget 96.6 sub-Saharan. All right. You are not in a position to call anyone low IQ. Myron, who's a homosexual.
That started the issues here.
No. One second. Because you what? Hey, Tess, 1 second. You called this low IQ. You called this wild word. Like you being.
Yeah, because you're bringing up that's a low IQ thing to bring up that clip as if look, you're a hypocrite.
No, you just said he started it though.
No, you said he started. You're changing it.
You're changing it, Myron. You said he started it.
No. The other dude, Goat, said some dumb shit.
No, but you started it.
No. Gaslighting. You did start it. Okay? And that's the thing. They're always bad faith. I'm going to keep saying this over and over again so you all know how to handle Myron. So whenever Myron does his debates on these campuses, you know how to come at him. Do not come good faith. You got to come in bad faith. You got to have the same tricks, deflect. But when he deflect, bring him back. It's so easy. Okay. You got to challenge him and basically study him. It's so easy. I did most of the work for you all. Okay. I have revealed a lot about Myron. And Myron hates that the stuff, like the pictures that you guys keep sharing, that was because of me. Somebody had hit me up to his ex-boyfriend's account on Facebook, and they sent me those pictures. They sent me the archive. No. As a matter of fact, no. Wait, sorry. The Facebook wasn't archived. It was in a video format, and I took that video and I turned them into screenshots, but they look like actual pictures.
This dude said something about I don't like you or whatever. I was like, I'm not talking to you, so who cares?
After you say what you said.
Okay.
After you say what you said.
What did I say? That this is low IQ comment?
Low IQ, our words, yes.
Yes, because you don't understand, okay? Because you're over here. Andrew Tyson is trying to explain it to you a million times. You don't
No, you don't.
Okay, he called him Andrew Tyson, so he don't even know what his damn name is. So remember, he fought like hell saying, no, I didn't start it. 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 And now he admitted that he did start it. See what I mean? Bad faith.
You got this clip. And you're like, look, I got this guy. And it's like, bro, what is that supposed to prove?
And that's what Myron is afraid of. Myron is afraid of getting clipped, where he looks like the unhinged person, where he looks crazy, and he's afraid of that going viral. There's so many bad clips against Myron that shows Myron to be the weak link out of the entire red pill community. And he just doesn't want another clip to go viral against him. He got too many L's as it is.
What am I supposed to prove? Am I running around punching people for calling me a mortal? I'm not.
Real slow, please. Just bad. I swear I'm not. Andrew keeps telling us to prove things. He made an assertion about you. You get to make an assertion, and nobody has to prove anything. You both don't have to prove it. So
exactly, who is this brother? What his name? Dr. Ilkan Ali. Oh my God! Yes, that's their tactic. Thank you. They never feel like they have to prove anything because you all don't stop the debate until they prove their case. They make a claim, they deflect when their back is against the wall, and they have to prove that claim. But then they'll do things that will make you forget that the burden of proof is on them by calling you names to get you distracted, to get you angry. That is their tactic. When Andrew was on a debate with me, I knew I had nothing but fire for him. Like I said, that was the reason why he rage quit. That was why. Because it didn't matter what he did, what he said. It didn't matter how many times he deflected, which he did. My goal was to show what a POS wife he married, okay? A woman who literally pimped out her daughters to groypers.
You called us low IQ just because you came up here and didn't like what we said. It was nothing about you having to prove it or us having to prove it. You just went straight to
understand what he was trying to explain.
Myron, you just came on our panel. Myron, you came on our panel for the first time and calling people low IQ. Can you prove that the people on this panel are low IQ? Did you prove it? Excuse me. No, excuse me.
Ask me to prove it.
No. That's wrong what I said. See, I'm fixing what I said. Did you prove it before you said they're low IQ? Did you prove it? And then did Andrew ask you to prove it? The point is this. Every time y'all get into a disagreement with somebody, not you mostly, Andrew will do that. Prove it. But he doesn't have to prove it, and you don't have to prove it. That's the point that Fatty's trying to make as well, too. Y'all just making assertions and making statements that you don't have to prove, but you want the person that's speaking to you to prove it.
Okay, this guy is great. I don't know. Hold on, let me take these closed caption off. I don't know who you are. Dr. Ilkan, I'm so sorry. You are just great. You, I think so far since you're the one who is bodying them, when Andrew and Myron are quiet, you are basically destroying them. I am very impressed. I'm very impressed. And you also discovered a tactic that they like to use on other people that they debate.
I was listening to the conversation before with the whole Carmelo Anthony thing, right?
Sure.
So when I'm saying, because obviously, I was listening to what Andrew was saying, and he was trying to explain concepts to you guys. And then with this guy, Fatty, brings up that clip, and I was like, oh, man, these people are hard to, they just don't understand. So when I'm saying low IQ, I mean as in your legal analysis is low IQ, it's retarded. Your name should be Dr. Retard. And then for the guy, Fatty.
So that is another ad hominem. So because Dr. Ali just bodied him, just basically made him look like an idiot, now he's going to call him Dr. Tard. Okay, I'm going to censor that word out. I'm going to try to make my video as clean as possible because these two play dirty. When I mean these two, I'm talking about Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual, and Andrew Wilson, who's a trailer trash picker-upper.
Well, I can't understand anything's because he's a foreigner. The reality is you guys just don't understand certain concepts. Someone's got to come in and tell you.
You're a foreigner.
No, it's fine. Hey, everybody's No.
Yeah, Fatty, no. You can't let him call other people a foreigner when this guy literally came from 2 Sudanese immigrants. Okay? Let me show you something. This is Myron's brother's genetic testing, okay? So if his brother's genetics are this way, Myron genetics are this way. And basically, Myron was very upset when he found out that he was 95.2% Sudanese because he thought that he was Arab. And as you can see, he's only 0.2% Arab. This is why I want y'all to stop calling this idiot an Arab. He's not. He is Sudanese. Now, why is that important? I'll tell you why it's important. Because Myron's extremely racist fans says that out of all the blacks, out of all the Africans, the dumbest of all are the sub-Saharan ones. I'm going to do a video about it. This all comes from the book called The Bell Curve. So when Myron is calling everybody low IQ, he's just mad because his very extremely racist white audience get mad at him. They basically show this genetic test and say, you're sub-Saharan. You have a 55 IQ. So this hurts Myron's feelings. This is why I'm not going to let y'all call him an Arab. No. Because he literally hates being sub-Saharan because he knows that his white supremacist audience think that out of all the blacks all over the world, that the most weakest and the most dumbest blacks are the sub-Saharan. I don't believe in this, by the way. I just want you to know, I don't buy this. But his audience buy it, and therefore he knows it to be true, according to them.
Hey, friends. Everybody stop. Hey, I can't. Myron, 1 second. Myron, I accept this. Myron. Hey, Myron.
Okay, this is chimping out. This is chimping. I know you all don't like me saying that. You want me to stop? I'm not going to stop. I told you I'm independent. I do what I want over here on this, my little tiny corner of YouTube. I'm going to talk the way I want to talk, and I'm going to say the words I like to say. And guess what? This is chimping out. Out of anybody who does the most chimping out, it is Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual.
That's
no,
what
Myron, 1 second.
Someone's got to tell
Myron,
you.
I accept it. Myron, I accept it, right?
You're fat. Who gives a fuck what you think?
I know, and you have a bald spot on your head like a halo.
Okay, it's you guys got to stop saying the bald spot. Myron's hair is glued on. He did not get a hair transplant. I made an entire video about it. I'll leave a link to it in the description box. Here it is right here. I will leave a link to this very video proving that Myron did not get a hair transplant. I'm sorry, guys. I know you don't know much about hair transplants, and I teach it to you in this video, but you cannot do a hair transplant to your entire head, okay? It's called Myron Gaines exposed his hair is fake too. He want to call black women hair hat hooligans. This idiot has one glued to his head. And I had a certified licensed cosmetologist prove it with me. I brought a professional on to actually verify my claim. This is not a hair transplant. This is a glued on toupee. He has more than just a bald spot. He literally has fake hair glued to his entire head.
No, we both have problems,
You
yes.
want sunglasses inside. No one understands what you're saying. You're a fucking porn fat fuck. Nobody cares. You got no motion besides your stomach moving because you're fat as fuck.
And also, the fact that Myron talking about somebody fat, Maurice is morbidly obese and Chris is about 100 pounds overweight. And you got two fat guys, both of them look like they're 9 months pregnant, literally working for Fresh and Fit. They are part of your production team. So I find it crazy that Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual, is going to call somebody else fat when he literally has fat people working for him.
We got Dr. Retard in here. We got this nigga Goat who literally looks like a that still wears South Pole in 2026. We got a bunch of chimpanzee retards on here that don't understand basic
literally
concepts.
Look like
It's hey, friends. It's fine. It's fine.
So I'm going to edit that out.
Hey, Myron. Myron,
Hey,
Myron, now one second.
Okay.
Myron,
and then we got
Myron, 1 second. Myron,
hey,
Myron, no, Myron, I accept it. Hey, Myron,
you fucking losers.
Hey, Myron, I accept it. You know,
ridiculous.
Let me finish, please, Myron. I accept it.
And look, all Andrew is sitting there just laughing at him. Just all. That is what their purpose is. And I would have, you know what I would have done? I would have just removed Andrew from the space. If I know your goal is to either try to get me to rage quit or you to rage quit, my goal is to get you to rage quit first.
Myron,
that's you.
Myron,
you can't speak English, bro. Nobody understands you. You can't even ask the question properly, you fat retard. It's crazy
fine.
to me.
Myron,
Holy
let me.
shit.
Can I answer that? Can I reply?
5 IQ panel.
Can I?
Through the roof.
We are done.
I'm gonna find a guy over here. Stop it.
No. Let me.
All right, first off,
okay, I don't really have nothing to say about this because this is just going unhinged. You know what I'm saying? It's just going unhinged and he's just allowing it to happen. I would have shut that down. Y'all cannot let these people have this moment to infuriate everybody. It's just not fair to the panel.
Let me answer, please. Let me answer, please. Okay, let me answer, please.
Ask your question, retard. What you got to say?
Okay, so Myron, you call us low IQ based on we don't know the law. I can have the highest IQ in whatever thing.
Bro.
Let me finish. You see, you let me finish.
See, this is the thing. He's never going to let you finish because he's afraid that you're going to get a nice clip that's going to make Myron look stupid. So I would have muted him.
Why are you afraid? Why are you afraid of me?
He's in jail.
Why are you afraid of me talking? Why are you afraid of me? Why are you afraid of me talking? Why are you afraid? Why are you afraid of me talking?
Again. Anyway, okay.
Why are you afraid of letting me talk?
Go ahead, fat boy.
Okay. So, Myron. Okay. First, you didn't prove that we are low IQ because we can be. Well, let me finish. We can be very high IQ and know nothing about law.
True.
That's the first one, right? Because Andrew went to debate. We can be engineers, astronauts, do things at a high functioning level and not know nothing about law. So we don't know in the law doesn't make us low IQ.
Yes.
Second,
True.
I'm a foreigner. Totally fine. Piers Morgan is a foreigner and you were sucking his dick. Stephen Crowder is a foreigner and you were sucking his dick. Your host is from Barbados and you were sucking his dick. So respectfully, no, silence. Silence.
That's what. No. See, Myron, now you about to try to once again go to the back, just doing whatever you're doing.
Yo, listen, I must admit that was really good. Oh my God, that was good. Yo, Coconuts in Barbados is a foreigner. All right, you actually were born of two foreigners. Because, yes, unfortunately, Myron can't be deported because he was born in America, right? But he was born to two Sudanese foreigners.
Silence.
Fucking engineer.
I'll let you finish. You are going to let me finish. Silence.
You engineer calories.
Silence.
You engineer calories, fat boy.
Silence.
That's what you enginear.
Silence.
That's what you engineer.
Let's get silence, sir. Sir.
Just mute him.
Silence. You're a retarded monkey chimpanzee. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm freezing you niggas. Get the fuck out of here, bruh.
Yo, can I go?
Literally, that's what
Hey, friend.
I'm here. I'm the zookeeper to niggas.
Go?
Okay, now, hey, friends, 1 second. Hey, 1 second. I got you.
Niggas.
How is a nigga who's actually freaking out and crashing out now trying to refer to people as like animals in a zoo?
Okay, hold on. I'm actually, I have not had Shaq respond. We have not responded to Shaq's response. So I'm going to go ahead and let him have this one because y'all already know where I stand on this right here. Okay. All right. The fact is that all of this is projection on Myron's part. He's just projecting, but we'll let Shaq say his piece.
You even make that possible? What kind of retarded type of reverse psychology is that? A nigga losing his mind saying other people are animals in a zoo or calling them chimps. That's actually retardation.
Hey, let me ask Andrew a question.
You ass retarded racist niggas.
Okay. See, this is just performative in front of his white audience.
Up, you chimpanzee retard.
Okay, no, everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. Don't bite. Everybody quiet. Hey,
retard in the panel.
Andrew, I want to ask you something, Andrew. Right?
Racist calling people racist.
Andrew, please can you unmute yourself? I have a question for you. Andrew.
All right.
Is Myron chimping out? Is Myron showing the behavior that he complains about the black community?
Andrew is not going to go against. I don't know why you did this, Fatty. But I'm glad you are doing this because you're going to show the biasness that Andrew has. Of course, he's not going to go against Myron, who's a homosexual. He's not going to do that. Okay.
Every day by not having impulse control, calling people names that didn't call him names, calling people down, calling people up tools. Don't chimp out. Don't chimp out, sir. Don't chimp out, sir.
No, you're an orangutan.
I accept it. Thank you very much.
No, don't accept it. Keep saying, stop chimping out. Stop chimping out. Stop chimping out. Stop chimping out. Just keep telling him, stop chipping out. I would be saying it over and 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 over again.
Appreciate it.
Got titties.
Right. Yes. So now, Andrew, is Myron displaying the behavior that he complains about every day on his panel by chimping out right now? What's your opinion? What's your opinion, Andrew? I really want to know about this, Andrew.
We're just clowning y'all niggas. You guys are idiots.
Still chimping out.
I'm not talking to you.
You can barely speak English.
I know. I know.
You literally have titties. You're wearing sunglasses indoors. We don't take you seriously.
Andrew's not going to answer the question. He's going to laugh instead. Oh, that's interesting. That's very, very interesting. And once again, guys, if you ever want to laugh at Andrew, check out this video. This video has all the dirt on both of them, okay? Like I said, I study my enemies. I studied them very well. He doesn't want you all to know this about him and his whole bag wife. This is called Rachel and Andrew Wilson Never Saw This Coming. And this video has caused more damage to him and his credibility than anything else. And the reason why that girl was able to make him chimp out when she says, your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before, and that went viral internationally. We're talking about people in China. We're talking about people people in South Africa. We talk about people over there in Brazil.
I know.
Andrew, are you co-signing Myron?
No, we are going to let Andrew.
Talking? Why is the woman talking? Be in the kitchen, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
And ladies, whenever Myron says get in the kitchen, tell him, okay, you first. What you gonna cook, honey? You gonna cook them biscuits? He needs to be in the kitchen with you. Listen, I grew up in the ghetto, Southeast DC. We played the dozens. Okay, we played the dozens. We joned on each other. We were ready for comebacks like this. There's no way I'm going to have some unhinged, effeminate male tell me to get in the kitchen when he's supposed to be in there before I get there, okay? All right? He's supposed to be in there with his apron, with his tube top, and his heels, talking about something, gonna cook them biscuits, gonna cook them biscuits.
Wait, just one.
Can I please? He being the nigga that he talking about. He being the nigga that he talking about. He show how bad he is. Look at
why y'all won't let me go?
No, it's because we want Andrew to answer the question: is Myron chimping out?
No, he came into
Yeah, I knew that was gonna be the case. Yeah.
He just said he wasn't. He just said he wasn't.
Nope.
I'm pissed off at so many different levels right now. So many different levels. Like, I'm not gonna even lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. After you just said he wasn't, if I was fatty them, I would have let Taz go. Taz, do whatever you want. And I will also message Taz saying, Taz, also remember about Andrew's wife. Remember that girl said?
Yes. There you go. Yes. Get her. But what you need to do is remember that it came from my video. This video, okay? She saw my video. I got screenshots. I also got a video recording where she admitted that she came after Andrew because of my video.
Wow.
Okay, fried chicken connoisseur.
Do you want me to give you the explanation? I'll give you the explanation.
Yes, and by the way, Andrew, I wonder why you were so upset when somebody broke the TOS a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, Richard Spencer broke the TOS. And the reason why he rage quit or just left, now, I can't really say rage quit. He just left. He said, oh, Richard Spencer said the F slur. That was against TOS. I'm going to leave. And the reason Andrew did that is because Richard saw my video too.
By saying something that they shouldn't, and these men literally are going to make us private this and kind of edit and all this. And you are smiling and laughing, knowing that this can jeopardize all the channels. But it's fine, right?
Okay, so
totally fine.
Do you want me to give a defense here? I'll give you the defense. So,
I want you to explain to me why is he not chimping out when he didn't do nothing to this man. We be nothing but nice to this man.
First and foremost, right? I don't want the TOS broken, obviously. I can't help.
He does want the TOS broken, okay? He tried to get my channel taken down, and he broke TOS when he debated me, the one that he rage quit. I had to take that video down and heavily edit it. But when I tell you these people fight dirty, and I was expecting it, okay, he thought as soon as he broke TOS numerous times during my live stream when we were debating each other, he thought I was going to stop the stream and immediately take the video down. Because I knew if I stopped the stream and took it down, he was going to brag about it forever and ever and ever.
I hope that's funny, though, and I'm going to laugh at it, okay? A lot of you guys want to laugh right now, too. Like, look at Mr. Fantastic. He thinks some of this shit's funny.
Trust me. I'm the one who should be talking to everybody wants to laugh, but I'm just,
Yeah, it's just funny, okay? Some of this funny. What do you want me to do?
I don't think that's what is it called? Fantastic? I don't think that's what he was saying. I don't think he was agreeing with you, Andrew.
Oh, but I laugh at it. Anyway.
First off, Mr. Fantastic didn't think that was funny. He actually wants to pick at both of you. He wants to pick at both of you, Andrew. That what you just said was so wrong. And I don't know how you tried to grab Mr. Fantastic and force him into this buffoonery.
Okay. So I wasn't wrong.
No, he
notice
came
how
in.
much he's breathing, bro. This dude's taking 7 breaths for my one. This nigga's fat as fuck. Bro, why are you breathing all our air, bro?
4v1.
Like what?
I point out to you, he's not in a violation.
What you mean 4v1? Are you serious? Nobody is able to speak.
There's no contradiction. There's no nothing. You won't engage with that. The gentleman below me Dr. Ilkins, Ali, says, well, wait a second. Andrew doesn't have to demonstrate or show evidence for a claim. But that's exactly what I did by showing you how there's no contradiction.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did not. You did not provide no proof whatsoever.
Like this, I'm walking you through what's called a logical claim, giving it to you.
This is, remember, I told you, this is what they do. They deflect and they move the goalposts to go down their debate tactic.
You in premise form, showing.
He wasn't talking about you. He was talking about Myron. He was saying Myron can't prove that people on the panel is low IQ, and he came in saying that. He came in saying that you brought back up yourself, because the thing that he was talking about with Myron literally just started calling people things without knowing anything, and he giggles. He also giggles when he farts. So.
You, that's evidence.
Bro, he's Dr. Retard, Andrew. You can't reason with this guy. Is Dr. Retard.
You didn't answer his question.
Take these people seriously. Dr.
And we're not going to, and we're going to show the demonstration. We haven't disrespected anybody on the panel.
You sure didn't. You all should really, let me give you guys a hand for real. Like, you should really be proud of yourselves. I must admit that I would not have done what you all have done. So I definitely would have went in with guns blazing.
The disrespectful one. He's asking.
No. Hey, Ali, check the DMs. No, one second. Ali, check the DMs. Hey, one second.
We got orangutan titties.
No, hey, 1 second. Hey, Andrew. You know what? You know why I know that Ali's right? Because when Taz was calling you white boy and all these things, we literally stopped it and said, let's not make this racial. Let's not go. Let's talk about the argument, because both of y'all seem informed. Myron, since the moment he got here until now,
bro,
he's not having no argument, no nothing.
And you know what it is, Fatty?
Ali, check the match.
I see it, Fatty. I got you.
A basic argument.
But the real.
We got Dr. Retard talking again.
I hear you, Fatty. The real thing is when they do.
Okay, so he finally did it. He finally muted him. But Myron's going to leave. Myron's going to rage quit.
Counterintelligence, he has to act like this. They don't act like this to people they really think is stupid.
If you're gonna
Look at him, man.
Andrew, he's literally talking. He's literally right. Look at
y'all gone.
Look at your. If y'all both gonna go then, because y'all when you.
This is Sparta.
Hey, yo.
What happened? What's going on? Oh man. Well, okay. This is gonna be my critique on that right there. Don't do that. Don't. If they're going to leave, you want that as a clip. What the hell are you doing? What is this? This is Sparta stuff. Oh my God! Why would you do this?
They don't.
That's
do
the only answer. If y'all gone, you're gone. This is the only answer.
They don't do that with low IQ people. They'll let low IQ people talk themselves into the grave. When they're talking to people who have intelligence and can counter their responses, they always got to do this dumb debate bro stuff, and then they got to actually throw their homonyms and demonstrate they're the racists that they're talking about. Nobody was racist towards them. Nobody insulted them.
Everybody was calm and collected and all that. Monkey, chimp, and fantastic. I know you're laughing.
Okay, I don't want to watch no more. I'm so mad. I'm so mad, guys. I'm so mad. You let them leave, but you show them leaving. This is probably my only critique of everything that happened. I will say that's my only one critique. I don't like that. Don't put this video of this is Sparta. Don't do any of that. You should. First of all, I don't know if you kicked them off or you let them leave. I don't know what you did. But you shouldn't have done it. If you kicked them off, you shouldn't have done that. If they left, you should never have put that This is Sparta video up so we don't see them leave. That is the best thing. That is a clippable moment. Oh, God. So, yeah, that's my biggest critique against you all. Now, that's just one. Let me give you tons of flowers. First of all, you all handled yourself wonderfully. I am very impressed. I couldn't be this calm. I couldn't sit there and bite my tongue. And Fatty, you actually like not engaging with his ad hominems. You're not actually engaging with the name calling, except when you talked about his ball spot, which was not name calling. That's just a fact. But I do appreciate how you just did not feed into it, because he was very emotional. He was unhinged. And this was just a big L for Myron. But it could have been a viral L if you showed him leaving. If you showed him leaving, that would have been a viral L. I would have promoted the hell out of it, honey. Okay? And I'm real good at promoting Myron's L's, okay? I'm real good at that. But all of you all did well. Did you see something in this that I missed? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to give me a like. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, taters.